You know, back years ago when I first got on this mission that I'm on now, um, I was under heavy opposition physically. I mean, I had people against me that I didn't know that was against me. But anyway, I mean, same thing today. You know, except it's a lot broader. I'm a lot more knowledgeable about it. You know? Well, back then it was, more physical, but now it's more spiritual. It's like the end of a cycle. Anyway, it's kind of like it's witchcraft, basically. You know how you hear a voice in your head? I say a voice, not voices. A voice, kind of like you're talking to yourself, and then you be like misguided, like you talk yourself out of something or whatever. It's not really you talking yourself out of it. It's somebody else putting something there, saying, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, trying to stop you. That's opposition. And so they could talk you out of it or could talk you into it, basically. And what I've come to understand is like it's three. You got yourself, you got your higher self, whatever you want to call it, your deity, your God or whatever. Then you got that warlock or that witch talking to you. And there's a movie you might want to check out. I don't remember the name of it. I should have Googled it before this. Anyway, Google. That's another movie we talk about later. But anyway, the woman who starred in it is the woman who played in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The witch. She played a witch in that too. Anyway, Euphoria, I think his name over there, something like that. It's not the series. If it's a series, I think it's on the series, but it's not the series. It's the movie. And they were like in Russia or somewhere, and you had a coven. It was a coven of witches. And it was in a ballerina. It was a ballerina type environment. And what it is, you had a girl, she's probably in her late teens, early 20s, and she's starting out. And she comes in. She has power. She has power that she didn't know she has. And the witch, the head witch, which was that woman, she knew it. And she could channel that power that young girl had and kind of like increase it if she wanted to, I guess. Or she could channel it. She pointed to where she wanted it to go. And you had another girl who was causing trouble, kind of like a whistleblower or something. Anyway, I can't remember it. Anyway, she went downstairs to practice. And then the other girl was upstairs, kind of like auditioning, doing the dance, whatever. And that power she was doing, the dance she was doing was actually power. And it was channeling toward that girl downstairs. So nobody knew what was going on downstairs but her because she's by herself. Anyway, it was doing some things to that girl, like breaking bones and, there's all kind of stuff going to it. Anyway, that's what I'm getting at. It's like the stuff that they can do that you don't think they can do or don't even, ain't thinking about doing because you're not that type of person, But somebody doing that stuff to you, And so what I've learned this year is it started with me like last year though. My mom passed away, and I was getting hammered, man. I mean, my truck was getting all jacked up. I mean, battery was messing up. My water pump went out. My radiator went out. I mean, it's just like, what the hell, I take care of my trucks, so I had to change all that mess out. It was over a time period, but good gosh, it was like within the 3 or 4 month period. All of a sudden, good God, I was getting mad about the kind of stuff. Other things were happening, And so I don't know what it was. Fathers led me to YouTube, tarot reading. My partner back then, which was my wife, ex-wife, what do you want to call it? But easy. she said, "Won't you, you know, tarot reading or whatever?" So I looked it up and started listening to it. And that's it. And then it was just perfect. I mean, you know, if it's perfect, then you know, it fell in. It was like a piece of the puzzle, fell right where it needed to be. And then she said, "Call back your power." You know, it's one tarot reader did, and so I did that. And I, you know, she, you know, said things that I got to call back your power, and you know, that kind of stuff. If you don't, well, here's what I did. I said, I call back my power, return to sender. Let's see, what is it? Cut the cords, and then return to sender, like that. Nothing special, because I mean, you know, like voodoo shit, you know. Just, you know, witches do stuff, you know, extra junk that you know shouldn't normally do. I mean, Father said, "Ask and it shall be given." That's what I want to do. I want to ask and it shall be given. I want to receive. I mean, he didn't say, you know, do this, do that. You know, like, you know, I digress. Anyway, I had to do all that, and sure enough, you know, things changed, and then it's just wild, you know, just how, just like being truly awakened from the bullshit, you know. I mean, yeah, we still got stuff going on, but it's not like it was before. Nothing like it was before. I feel a lot stronger. I feel clear. It's just weird. So, anyway, I'll talk more about it because it's ongoing, you know. Things are getting revealed more and more and more each day. And more power is being gained in one area and more power is being lost in another area. And it's going the right way, you know. The power being gained is where it needs to go. So, anyway, I love y'all and peace.